and then we'll hop into it. So first things first, we're gonna do this warm up. It's gonna be 3 rounds long. There's 4 movements. First one, we'll just do the first round together, piece by piece. First one is gonna be 5 inchworms. So when I do an inchworm, I'm warming up my whole body, but I wanna use it as an opportunity to get some hamstring stretch in. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hinge down and bring my hands to the floor. This is my first opportunity to find some tension in my hamstrings. Then I'm gonna walk my hands out to the top of a push-up, and then I'm gonna start tiptoeing my feet in, trying to keep them as straight as I can for as long as I can, and then I'll stand. And that's 1. We're gonna do 5. So let's do our 5 inchworms. Just walking the hands out, tiptoeing the toes in. Looks good, everyone. Awesome. Cool. Okay, for the next thing, I tried to think of a cool, like snappy exercise name, but we're just kicking. So we're gonna do 10 kicks on each leg. So I'm actually just gonna start with one leg a little bit further forward, and then I'm just gonna swing my leg forward as I snap my knee into extension. So we're just gonna do 10 on each leg. Just a casual little snap of the leg. Might give us an opportunity to get a little hamstring stretch as well as we straighten our leg out. Looks good. Awesome. Movement number 3 is called a power knee. So we're gonna do 10 on each side for this as well. For the power knee, I'm reaching up to one side. So like my hands are pointing to my left. I'm gonna bring my arms down as I bring the opposite knee forward. So really just thinking about strongly driving that knee. We're gonna do 10 in each direction. Looks great. Very cool. And then we're just gonna do 30 classic jumping jacks. Let's do them. If you need to do the step version, that's cool too. Each step can count as 1. Both versions are just fine. Let's do 30. Nice. Okay, we're gonna go through that sequence 2 more times. We'll move a little bit faster this time. Let's get into 5 inchworms. Here we go. Looks good, everyone. Great work. Then let's get into our 10 kicks per leg. Whenever you're ready. No rush if you're still inchworming. Nice job. Then we're going for 10 power knees on each side, driving that knee up. Great work. And then 30 jumping jacks as soon as you're done with those power knees. Again, no rush. Awesome. All right, we got one more round. Let's do our 5 inchworms. Nice job. Once we've got our inchworms done, 10 kicks per leg. Nice job. Once you're through the kicks, we can do 10 power knees on each side. And we'll cap it off with 30 jumping jacks. Whenever you're there. All right. Great job, everyone. So today's workout is going to be a 20-minute AMRAP. There are 7 different movements. Some of them you've maybe seen, some of them maybe not. I did paste it in the chat if you need just a quick reference during the workout. So for 20 minutes, we'll do as many rounds as possible of 50 high knees, 50 toe taps to an object, 50 wacky jacks, 30 down dog toe touch, 20 sit up, bridge up, 20 low striders, and 20 walking lunges. So you won't actually need a weighted item for any of these, but you will need an item for the toe taps to object, just something that can go on the floor. If you have a dumbbell or a kettlebell, that'll be just fine. So let's go over all these movements. First one, high knees. Today, I think because we're going to be doing so many different things, we'll say 1, 2, 3, 4. A lot of times we'll say left and right equals 1 for high knees, but I think today each one can count as 1. So we've kind of got two main ways to do our high knees. There's like the very dynamic, bouncy version that's kind of like running in place, like that. I just like to put my hands straight out from my elbow and then just shoot for that as my target. But we can also do a less dynamic version where we're still bringing our knees up. We're just doing it more like a high knee march. So that's a valid option too. Let's do 10 high knees just to kind of stay warm. And so the first ones in the workout aren't the first ones of the day. Nice. Looks good. Okay, so toe taps to an object. I'm going to use this dumbbell. It's similar to a high knee, but instead of bringing my knee up high, I'm bringing my toe to tap the top of this dumbbell. Then I'm just going to switch just like that. So stringing them together, I'm just tapping my object each time. Again, just like with the high knee, you could also do a less dynamic version where I'm just bringing my toe up to tap the top of my object, or I can get bouncy with it like that. So let's try 10 of these toe taps. Looks good. Awesome. Okay. Then we have 50 Wacky Jacks. I'll be honest, people poo-poo the Wacky Jack. I think it might be the name more than anything, because Wacky Jacks are not easy. So maybe we can call them like standing side mountain climbers or something like that. We'll get a little more respect that way. So Wacky Jack, just like our other two movements, there's a very dynamic version and a little bit less dynamic version. So what I'm looking for with the dynamic version is I'm going to have one arm up and I'm going to bring it toward my knee on the same side, and then I'm going to alternate. So doing them quickly together is like this. So they are a little wacky, but we can also do a less dynamic version, just bringing our leg up to our elbow without the kind of hoppy element. Just like the other ones, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. So each time you bring your elbow down, that counts as 1. I think we all tried a few. If you didn't, let's do like 10, but I feel like everyone did. Okay, that's the Wacky Jack. Then we've got the down dog toe touch. This is going to be 30 reps for this one. So far, it's all been 50. This is where it changes. So for this, I'm starting in a plank position, push-up plank. I'm going to come into down dog, meaning I'm just sitting my butt up and back. And as I do, I'm going to reach through and tap the opposite toe. And then I'm going to return to my push-up. So I'm reaching back, tapping the opposite toe, returning to that push-up, just making sure on each rep, I come back to this starting position of a nice push-up plank. I don't ever have to do a push-up, and I like to just alternate the toe I'm tapping each time. And just like all the other movements, each time you tap will count as one. Cool. Looks good. If we get fatigued, or if you're watching on YouTube and hanging out in that plank position is a little too much, this can also be done from the knees. So from here, my down dog is gonna be a little bit different. I'm just sending my butt back a little bit, and I'm just gonna move back, tap my knee, and then return to my knee plank, just like that. So that is an option as well. Okay, then we've got 20 sit-up bridge ups. These we probably haven't done before. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit up and then I'm gonna bridge up. So what that looks like is I'm starting on the floor in a sit-up position, sitting up, hands come to the floor, squeeze my glutes, open up in a bridge, and then come back down. That's one. So at speed, a few together look like sit up, bridge up. Sit up, bridge up. Nice. And we just want to open our hips up all the way, squeeze our glutes. If for any reason, maybe if you have any shoulder issues and this bridge position is uncomfortable, or maybe anything going on with your wrists, we could do a sit up and then a glute bridge and combine them that way. That would be just fine as a scaling option. Cool. Almost through them all. We got 2 more movements. Next one is the low strider. So part of the challenge of the low strider is that one leg is always under tension as we do these. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get into like half a squat. So I'm just above parallel. I'm not hanging out in the bottom where I can kind of relax. I want my quads firing. And so a low strider is just gonna be a step out to the side and then back in. So this leg that's not stepping is taking on all my extra weight as I step out. So we're gonna do 20 during the workout, so that would be 10 on each side. I recommend doing all 10 on one side and then all 10 on the other. You could alternate if you want. Cool, low striders. And then the last movement is the walking lunge. If you don't have room to walk, or like Aaron and Katie, you've got 2 people in the same room. We could just do a classic lunge variation. If you're gonna do walking lunges, we're gonna step forward, bring our back knee to the ground, push through that front foot, and return to standing, and then moving forward. Could also do lunges in place. Could even do reverse lunge, stepping back instead of forward. These are all totally valid options. If you can't lunge for any reason, you could totally do 20 squats or a squat variation like squatting to a couch or a chair, or jump squat if you want to make it a little tougher. So a number of options there. Okay, does anyone have any questions so far? Yes, I love it. I'm here for the pug content. So good. Okay, 20 minutes is going on the clock. 50 high knees, 50 toe taps to an object, 50 wacky jacks, 50 down dog toe touches, 30 down dog toe touches, 20 sit-up bridge ups, 20 low striders, 20 walking lunges. It's all in the chat. I'll be narrating my own first round. Don't feel like you have to stick with me if I'm not going your pace. So I've got 20 minutes on the clock. Let's start in 10 seconds. Find a pace that works for you. We got 20 whole minutes. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Great start, everyone. I'm on 50 Wacky Jacks. Turns out they're hard. Great job, everyone. I'm out of juice. Whew. Nice job. 30 down dog toe touches come after those Wacky Jacks. Whew. These are hard too. Great job, everyone. Whew. Great job, everyone. 20 sit-up bridge ups are after those toe touches. Great job, everyone. Low striders are after those sit-up bridge ups. Awesome job. All right, nice work. Walking lunges are last. You're doing great. Woo! All right. Great job. Oh, I love Wacky Jacks. My favorite. New year, new me. Great job, everyone. Woo! Nice job, everyone. You're flying. Great work. Great work. Solid pace. We're almost halfway. Woo! Time flies. Great job, everyone. We're well over halfway now. Good stuff. Woo! Great work. Looks great, everyone. Great job. Woo. Awesome work, everyone. Chipping away. All right. Woo. We're getting there. We got less than 5 minutes left. Nice job. All right. There we go, buddies. 3 minutes left. Nice and easy. Two minutes left. Ninety seconds. There we go. Let's keep on moving. We'll close it out. Great work. One more minute. There we go. 30 seconds. Few more reps. There we go. 10 seconds. Three, two, one, rest. Whew. That was a doozy. All right, nice job. We're gonna do a full upright lunge. So one knee will be on the ground. If you need something soft to go underneath your knee, I don't have anything at my immediate disposal, but I'll be okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come to the bottom of a lunge, and then I'm just gonna step forward and sink down. I wanna be feeling a stretch in my hip flexor. A lot of these movements were very hip flexor focused today. So I'm leaning forward, getting a stretch here, staying upright, and I'm breathing, just sinking into this stretch. If you need to take a little step forward, get a little deeper, that's fine. We're just gonna hang out for like a minute on each side. We've been going for about 20 seconds. So when the clock says, I don't know, like 35, we can switch sides. Just sinking in, breathing. If you need to step back out of the stretch for a second and then come back in, that's all good. About 20 more seconds. We can start easing our way out of there, switching sides, and then sinking in, breathing into the stretch. Nice job. We'll go to like 1:30 on the clock. Great job, everyone. Thanks for coming. That was fun. Have a great day.